I've literally just woken up. Sort of went around with a saw. Didn't want to go in too deep. And with the knife started shaving a bit off. If I was wondering, 0 pence. There it is. Yeah, 0 pence. Worth checking out. It's made some very nice knives. And he's also a decent chap because he donated this. Well, I've known him for a couple of years, but he also donated this knife to the raffle for Lee Bennett. And I was lucky enough to win it. So now it's my main camp knife. I did have a main camp knife, but I lost it like a day after winning this knife. It's insane. The only bad thing is about this knife, this axe, is the imperfections. Like, even that's not perfectly straight in there. That's actually all warped in a different shape just from the way it's been made. Alright, come back when we've had some joy. Nearly disaster. Just put it on there, started putting it on there, then I realised the axe is shaped here, and this bit is gonna, that's what I nozzle out, not just, well, take chunks out last time. So I should have cut, instead of sawing straight down, because I knew I wanted to bring it down about 5 centimeters, just sawed straight down there, took all the wood off, and then went, oh, hang on a minute, this is shaped like a V, so I should have cut this like a V. So yeah, just rectifying that now. Cut a line parallel to that, and the same on the other side, in that way. And I've just been taking a bit off here with a knife. I'm going to take a little bit more off, take this off with the knife up here, and hopefully, well, it's going to be a bod job, but right, we're on. Completely messed it up. It's down past the end of the shaft, and I've cut all this bit to size, and it hasn't actually gone down that far. But it's on. It's going to look terrible. Yeah, well, here we go. Just split a bit of wood until I got the desired thickness I want. Now I'm just gonna, wait, Joe, that might just do it. Right, so the reason I'm doing this is I got woke up this morning by a phone call. Yeah, it sounds like my uncle was in an accident last night. Car crash. I don't know what's happened, but he's it doesn't sound like he's going to make it. He's up at Luton in the hospital there. My plan was I jumped up to go to Luton, but I can't take a few days off work. And I think his immediate family are going to be there. And there's nothing I can do by being there. It may sound selfish by not going. So yeah, I can't really think straight at the moment. So I just saw this and started working on it. Just normally you think, oh, I hope they're going to be alright. But I'm just sitting here thinking when they're going to turn it off. That's the weird bit. Well, I've known people who die all the time because of accidents, illness, and you always just think, oh, I hope they're going to be alright, or yeah, I don't know, wondering what time they're going to switch it off. Probably made a complete mess of this. Bodge job. First time I've done it, well, probably, because when I first done it, I just done a worse job and just shaved it off with a knife in the living room and whacked it on and made a complete ball ache of it. It's quite so jagged and rusted, nothing fits. Oh, and the first time as well, I wanted, so it's in my right hand, junior, to be facing inwards, but I was in such a rush, I had it facing outwards, which is not a problem, but it was to me. So at least I got it on the way around I wanted it. Sharpen that up. But, ow! Yeah, it rained heavy all night, which is fine. I knew it was going to rain, so I tidied everything away. Left them out because they're waterproof. Before I went to bed, like quite early in the evening, I put the trek pole there. Just so I know that because I've got a lean-to, it's easy to get in and out of a lean-to. Because I've done an A-frame, I just thought I'd do that and then I can get in and out easier last night, and it worked fine. Yeah, just used a little stall there to put my phone on, a vape and a torch. But yeah, hammock setup was great. The plan was to wake up this morning and lay there and have a 360 look around everything. But I literally phone rang and I got up. And there's no point going back to bed. But yeah, that's the hammock setup. But yeah, I slept most of the night like aware it was raining. And just thinking, yeah, it's just a nice constant sound of rain on the leaves and the basher. Instead of like a car going by, like doof, 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 or someone shouting outside the house as they run past. I think it's going to rain all day. But yeah, I've got a bit of tree cover, so I can hear the rain hitting the leaves. I can't feel them. I need to get a coffee. I was just making this and things are running through my head. But I want to tell you about my uncle. He's half the reason I think I am. At a young age, I just remember him always being funny. I need to sharpen this, yeah. Yeah, making me laugh. Never lived close. I never lived close to any of my family. We always lived miles away, the other ends of the country, as you do. But what was supposed to kill him was his job. Well, I suppose technically he was in a car accident. He spent all his life as a long distance lorry driver. Paid the bills, paid for his family, paid for the kids. Long distance lorry driver, bad circulation of the blood, heart problems. So he's old and retired now. But yeah, that's what was supposed to kill him. Of course, back in the day, a lorry driver wouldn't be a lorry driver without a CB radio. So every time I saw him, he had a CB in the car or in the shed, in the corner of the house. Back then, everyone had a CB as well in the house. So everyone knew my Joe, my Uncle Joe. It's nice doing my fucking head in. Too blunt, it's doing me in. It's not even biting. Yeah, it was a CB'er. Like many people were back then. HGV1. Hotel Golf 1. HGV1. There was probably a lot of HGV1s out there. Down to the film and that, convoy. But yeah, probably about 35 years he drove lorries. And probably about 35 years he was on the radio. And he used to give me electrical stuff. I was always known in the family for taking things apart and fixing it. Radios and electric tin openers, anything electric with screws. I'll take apart record players, tape decks. So my keen interest in electronics and making stuff, breaking stuff, and generally not knowing what I'm doing came from my Uncle Joe. He had a shed, liked to tinker. Always wanted a shed to tinker in. Yeah, he got me into CB, which got me into amateur radio, which got me into Raynet, got me into a lot of things really. He was just a damn good uncle. And I took mine up there for Christmas a few years ago. And I've always wanted to take him up there, like, more. So they had time to spend with their Uncle Joe. Well, their great Uncle Joe. But yeah, I never got a chance. We didn't get the chance. So it would have been nice for mine to spend more time with him. He's a good man. raised kids, looked after his missus. Took on raised a grandchild like his own. Yeah, I lived in the same house for fucking 30 or 40 years. I'm doing this for long, I'm not even counting the strokes. That's such a good edge on this. That's getting better. Oh, the wood's wet. Being out in the rain. Not perfectly sharp, but not better than it was. Alright, so while the kettle was on, it's been sat there with the stone sharpening it. Got it back to having a bit of a edge to it. I suppose it had been dulled off because I did chop quite a lot of wood yesterday, but that's back to being as it should. Only sat there for maybe 10 minutes actually. Yeah, now it only takes 5 minutes for this to boil. Right, time to make a brew. Try and wake up. I'm terrible, I can't sit down. I've got my coffee, radio hanging on my trousers there. And I'm just going to a little stroll. That's how I like having my coffee. I never actually sit down and have a coffee. But I used to always sit down and just do nothing. I know it's because this place is huge. But I just like to sort of like walk around. Birds are going mental, I think, from the rain we had last night. Yeah, the radio's on local repeater. I'll have a little listen to that while I'm walking, if it's kicking in, if anyone's on it. Sometimes, like yesterday, on a walk, got a couple of calls out on the repeater, and no one there, but then periodically I've had people talking on it. And yesterday when I walked around, all I could see was fucking squirrels. Fucking hundreds of them. Grey squirrels, that is. Grey squirrels, not red ones, grey squirrels. Not seen one red squirrel since the invasion, since the boats brought them over. But when I was shooting here last year, I saw a load of them chase each other and playing, and I was watching them through the scope, obviously to get a better view. I zoomed out and pointed the rifle at them. No intention to shoot them. I know people do, you know, because not for this country. I know if they need cold, they need cold. I'm not discussing that. But yeah, I've never seen like a bunch, a group, a flock, a school. I don't even know what you call a group of squirrels, grey squirrels, bastards probably, what most people call them. Twig just fell down there. Thought best to stop until I knew where it was gonna stop. It stopped up there in them trees. Don't want to get hit in the head. But no, I've never watched a group of squirrels run around chasing each other. I don't know if they were mating or fighting, but they looked like they were having a right ball of a time, you know, running like through the trees. It's like something from Matrix or another film where they all run around and jump. Parkour, it was like watching an animal version of parkour. Plenty of moles though, as you can see. I saw this last week when I was here. Got molehills scattered everywhere. And on the other side too, but badgers are down here. Well, I was going to do, but more molehills. That's all I knew. I was actually going to bait up with dog food. The badger den down there, past all these molehills. Yeah, time got on and I just couldn't be bothered. I thought I'd save the dog food for a fox in the town because I like feeding the town foxes. Keep dog food in the car for that. Got a load of work. Go through bad patches. You know, when the weather's hot, they can't find food and water. So we like to feed them. Bacon. That's my free bit there. A pack of 6. I had I don't know where I got it from. Oh, Tesco's. Tesco's in Blind Gap, is it? Not the closest supermarket last night. But yeah, cheers for the free bit of bacon there. I love thick bacon. Just having a lazy moment. Clean the frying pan. I've gathered the rocket pouch. My hammock and bashers go in because that was left out in the rain. The pouch, DD hammock came in because that was left in the rain. And the little pouch at the back there, cordage in it. It's only water, it's not done any damage. I knew last night when I left it out, I wasn't really bothered if it gets wet. It's not like it's going to destroy it. And yeah, just sitting down with a coffee. It keeps getting really dark, so we've got to be it's supposed to rain all day. But it's light now, but all of a sudden it goes really dark, then light, and then dark again. So we've got to be due some more. Which is fine, because I can just back the car up to here and then put everything in the car without getting wet. This 12 by 12 is an amazing shelter. I mean, going from sitting under a basher to like actual spacing myself out, and I've left the wood stove there. I've got a couple of spare wheels over there. Piles of wood everywhere. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Buy yourself a woodland, or even rent one. Yeah, rent some woods. Buy them. Well, I was packing up. Well, getting ready to pack up and go home. This thing's dead, there's no branches at the top, no greenery. The way it fell, and the top of it just shattered. That's pretty much ready to burn. But it came from up in that cluster there. Yeah, obviously nothing's grown out of it at all. There's no green at the top. This bit here is off that tree because I decided to prune stuff that was growing down and only leave stuff that's growing out and up. So it's more pruned down there. But yeah, I got a big log from there, 2 from that pile. Used the chainsaw and then split them with the axes, just so I've got firewood for next time. The past couple of times I haven't had prep wood to burn, so this is my prepped wood for the next visit. It's quite dry, but by splitting it now, I'm back in a few weeks or a few days, who knows. That should be nice enough to burn. Alright, busy. Dark. I wanted to leave hours ago. Been busy working and talking. It's so hard because the old one had a screen so I could see where this was pointing and a laser, and this one hasn't got a laser or a screen. I've just got to guesstimate that it's facing where I want it to face. Right, so the camera's set. There's the tree I brought down. That light's decided to come on. That's good. Pick up all these logs there for next time. I wanted to stack them but I ran out of time. I've been talking to a guy over there, won't go into that, but he's cool and hoping to be down here a lot more. Why is that flashing? Oh, that's weird, that's never flashed before. It normally flashes when you set it. Oh, hang on. Oh, see, this is what happens when I'm distracted. Yeah. No memory card. That would have been because my spare memory card was in the drone. So I used to bring down a spare set of batteries and a spare memory card and swap them over every time I came down here. But now I haven't got a. Don't drop it! Don't drop it! Don't drop it! Yeah, now I haven't got a spare memory card, and it's convenient just to bring the laptop down. Oh my god, I nearly didn't put a fucking memory card in it. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. Oh, if I drop that, I ain't gonna find it. Oh, it was on test. So it's on. Off. Why is that flashing? It should have numbers on the screen. Type in my code. Okay, here we go, 15, 14. There we go, it's got a memory card in it. It's got fully charged batteries. It's pointing, I think, roughly in the right direction. Got the remote on the passenger seat. Oh, I put that fucking log in the way. I was going to drive up to the cabin site. You can't see anything, it's dark, I know. Oh well, I won't use the button. I was going to use the button, the remote, to set it. Come on, open up. Get attacked by midges. Oh, this is a nightmare. Right. That's probably going to go mad. Oh, gate's open, just got to drive through there. There we go, it works. Ta-da. Even in the rush, it's complete dark, so not organised. Everything is packed up and squared away. Stop bleeping. Right, catch you in the next video.